Took the bus to Memphis today. The alleys paved, the stone walls torn away. A cafe sits where we used to live, with a glass front door where nothing's left to give. I ordered tea and chose the corner seat, right where our sofa used to be. The girl behind the counter smiled at me. She doesn't know she's standing where we used to be. The persimmon tree is gone, the courtyard filled with stone. They built right through the place where I learned to be alone. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life, I carried on. I raised a family, I found my way. But every night I still replay. But you never came back home. I close my eyes and I can feel the sand. Your fingers tracing circles on my hand. The Coke bottle tipping in the heat. Your guitar resting where the waves would meet. You gave me gold and pressed it to my chest. A locket for the years I'd face the rest. They sent you off to Vietnam that fall. The sun went down and you were gone from all. The pine trees lined the shore. The Pacific knew our names. I held the locket where you placed it, and I've worn it ever since that day. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life, I carried on. I raised a family, I found my way. But every night I still replay. But you never came back home. I set the table every night for one. I locked the gate before the day was done. Your razor gathered dust beside the sink. I ran the water just to hear it think. Your pillow held the shape of where you slept. Your shoes beside the step I swept. I wore your silence like a second skin. 5 years before I let the sunlight in. I was not the girl you left. I was someone older, someone changed. I took the years you couldn't have and lived them in your name. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life, I carried on. I raised a family, I found my way. But every night I still replay. But you never came back home. I'm married again, I raised a family. 3 children and their children climbed my knee. I traveled far, I laughed, I lived, I gave. I kept the locket, but I learned to wave. My husband, after you held me for 30 years, he knew about you, dried 1,000 tears. He never asked me to forget your face. He simply loved the woman grief had made. I wonder if you know my face. These lines, this silver hair. I wonder if you'd recognize the woman in this chair. I lived the years you never got. I saw the world you missed. I held new hair. never came.